Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. We're flying again, so that is a great time to go check out the rest of Yangshan. Also got some unlocking type quests here of some description. I'm not entirely sure what these are going to be unlocking. It's not like we've got any dungeons or anything out here, and we already have all the ether currents. I suppose we'll see. Ojimi. Perchance to Hanami. She needs someone to help deliver a present. Okay, sure. Tell me, have you met the Naozu that live in Yakuza Manor? The manor can be found to the southwest of Namai. It was originally home to a wealthy family, however they were murdered when the Empire attacked. These days, a group of Namazu live there. They visit Namai every now and then, coming to trade fish with us. They've shown interest in some of the trees around here, so I had thought to give them a seedling in return. Although the road to the manor is long and fraught with danger. Would you mind if I asked you to deliver it in my place? If you're willing to help, please collect the seedling and vial of wood vinegar from in front of Fukudo's house. The wood vinegar will help them repel insects. Please deliver everything to a Nazu named Kyotai. Okay. Pick that up right over there. And we also got another something here. Fukudo. Courage the Cowardly Lupin. Fukudo would like you to lend him your ears. Alright. I don't recall having seen you before. Do you happen to be a traveler? If so, may I request some of your time? Oh, here's the stuff. Have you heard of the Lupin? They're a race that appears to be half man, half wolf, are known for their skill in combat. They've long served the king of Doma. However, when Doma fell to the Empire, many of them were conscribed into the Imperial Army. Those who refused were forced to live out their lives as bandits. There's one family of Lupin that have called Naoi their home for many a generation. They've acted as village's protectors on countless occasions. We could not have survived without their aid. Their current oldest son is in the family's backbone up until he too was forced to enlist. Only the mother and her younger son remain now. The whole village expected their youngest to pick up where his brother left off. Sadly, he turned out to be one of the weakest Lupin I've ever seen. He's been unable to help the village in any way, much less protect it. The ferocious appetite his kind possesses was looked upon kindly back when they kept the village safe. People are not so understanding when the Lupin give back nothing in return. Even so, considering he spends most of his time looking after his sickly mother, I do not believe he is deserving of the villagers' ire. Assuming you are not just passing through, would you be willing to help the young Lupin? Sure. My thanks. The boy I would have you help is named Corbana. He lives up on the hill to the west. Grab that. And this. That's actually just the next main quest right down there. Yeah. Alright. Hill to the west, you say. Up the hill. You know how easy that is to do when I can just fly up the hill? No longer! All these twisting turns and paths and ups and downs and bridges and stuff determine where I can go. Destination. Do you have business with me? Yes. The old man put you up to this? He certainly enjoys meddling in the affairs of others. It is as he says, not much of a fighter, but is as soft as a Moogle's. Of course, I would love to protect the village just like my brother. There is a reason he was conscribed and not I. The only thing I am good at is gathering herbs for my mother. Spend the rest of my time trying not to get in the way of the other villagers. At any rate, if you have no further business with me, I must head off to grind some herbs to make mother's medicine. Kamawa could do with a confidence boost. Try to rally his spirits. You try to cheer. Come on up. You can do it. I have no idea why you're so interested in me, but fine. Should battle with one of the nearby beasts if that will satisfy you. That's not to say I'll prove Fukudo wrong. I'm merely doing this to show you that you should not have expected aught of me. It's over there. What's down there? Let's go look over this way. At new areas, too. Just flying up here. It's like a whole wall here. There's another ways around to get up to here or something. Most likely. Once we done. Some interesting guys over here. Unseen spirits laughing. Okay. And further up this way is maybe something. Got part of the map here. We can build this high. We can cross over to here. Plum Spring. Some water sprites. A bit of land up here. Just all the way up here, above everything. There's just a nice little oasis kind of spot. That's nice. Another part of the quest out here, fighting. See how this goes. He has already been taken down. Shocking. Not that shocking. Hostile presence. Stampeding Rhino Beetle. That's the wrong button. Trying to be fancy here. Switch to the other enemy. No real need to do that. Yeah, alright. Thank you for intervening. I do hope you have seen enough now to accept that Fukudo was right. I'm not and never will be a warrior. Fukudo is my brother in name only. Now please leave me be. Tell Fukudo that you helped me and I once again proved to be hopeless. Bummer. Turn there soon enough. Is it all over here? Imperial hypersonic assault craft. Whether or not that's actually out here is a different question. Let's go see. We can just fly wherever we want to be. It's a shadow of the rock. There's a mystery cloud. Doesn't seem to be here right now, at least. It's the edge of the world. Alright. So you can't even really go over to that side of stuff here yet. There's no over that side currently. Alright. Let's fly around the edges here. Basically just have this side of things then. A bunch more up this way too. By the looks of things. These giant barriers across this. It's a very tall wall. Look at all that. But we can't just fly up over the wall. That'd be too easy. What do we see enough here in the water? New location. The water down here. Awesome. It's got a boat. Amazing. The quest is right here. Delivering things. Back down to where we did the whole ambush business, but it's beside the point. Here's a manor. Look at the little guys. Alright. Yosan. Welcome to Yakuza Manor. Yes, yes. Yosan the Naozu at your service. Anything you care to know, you need only ask. Inquire, query. Tell me yourself. Well, as I just said, I am Yosan the Naozu. Welcome you and others like you to Yakuza Manor. And act as a guide while you're here. There's always a lot to explain, especially on a person's first visit. I guess you could say I'm the face of this place, the outside world. And of that, I'm very proud, very honored, very pleased. Tell me about this place. This is known as Yakuza Manor. It is the estate of the magistrate who once governed over the surrounding village. Yakuza was the name of his line. The Yakuza clan was unmatched in their skill with firearms. When the Guardians attacked, it was the Yakuza who led a troop of warriors against them, armed with the firearms of their forges. They fought valiantly, yes, yes. In the end, Garlemald prevailed, and the Yakuza clan fell under their rule. They saw many difficult days, very hard, very trying, but they never relented. In time, they rose up together with their lord and fought back again. Sadly, they lost again. This time, the clan was disbanded. Now there are none of the Yakuza left, and we Naozu keep the manor. That's how we spend our days, and that's all there is to tell of that. Yes, yes. Never been more over, apparently. Yay. You're an accomplished and traveled man of the world. Yes, yes. Wish very much to be like you one day. Good luck. Bring this stuff. Yes, yes, you have business with us? Get you a seedling. It's a strong little seedling. And wood vinegar to ward off insects. Enjoy. Oh my, most sincere thanks to the kind people of Namai. Since we began living here, we've been feverishly reading through the manor's collection of books. No easy task it was. One of the books talked about something called Hanami. It was described as a tradition of enjoying the aesthetic beauty of flowers. I told the people of Namai of my fascination with the subject. To think they remembered to send us these gifts. Trace this plant. Well, so we too can someday enjoy Hanami. Yes, yes. Cool. Now they have quests. Got a merchant and a mender. Little weapons of all sorts do you sell. 64. Brilliant. 273. Suchugun. In comparison, ours is still slightly better than, say, fancy one. Item level's different, though. Yeah, look how much more strength this has. Item level. Something. Anyways. Have you know that all of the Yakuza Manor, none is more knowledgeable about the value of things than I. Nobody, no one. Wish to gauge the worth of something, you'd only come show it to me, yes, yes. How about the merchant? I would think the merchant would know something about the value of something. How was it? Yoan? Drink responsibly. I think if we would have talked, we would have been able to talk to all these guys before they got all their quests. Oh. Look at all this. Who's you? You needn't worry for your safety within these walls. No. When I was due, you're civilized. We've never attacked man. Cat, good. Unlock what's out here now. Yorin, what are you doing? Yorin of Yakuza Manor is casting a perplexed look in your direction. We get some bracelets. Hi. You look not as one who hails from here. May I inquire, are you a traveler, an adventurer? So there's a deed I would ask of you. Before we delve into details, introductions are in order. I am Yorin I am. I live in this shack with others like myself, and I, like many, have a dream, yes. I aspire to become the greatest of merchants, too rich to be wealthy beyond compare. Then to have an apron made for me, as mine and mine alone. Yes, that is my dream. One of the many treasures in our shack are a collection of kimono that someone left behind. Beautiful pictures, wise words. One tells the ancient tale of a poor merchant who rose to great heights. Yes. Ever since reading that, I have dreamt of doing the same. In that very tale, an able adventurer, much like yourself, appeared. Quite clever, quite knowing. He gifted to the merchant his wisdom, his ways. And lo, here you are. It can be no more coincidence. It's fate, destiny. You must forgive my manners. XIV, I neglected to ask your name. Your title. Might I have it? Sure. Artik, is it? Then I shall call you Artik. Yes, that'll do nicely. Now where were we? Ah, of course. I'm going to enlist your aid in my rise through the merchant ranks. I'm afraid I'm quite forgetful these days. I am. My storehouse lies not far from here. Do me the honor of paying a visit. Keep all my wares there, my treasures, my trinkets. I should very much like to hear your honest appraisal, yes. Come then, Artik. You need only follow me. This way. Oh. Over here? How much of a area around here is there? Town around here? The port down there, a couple buildings around. This main manor part is definitely the most serious part of here. This your house? This your shack? Brilliant. Perfect. Right back with it. You need only wait a moment. Okay. What do you got? That's some stuff. Here we are. My pride, my passion. Collection of everything I have come together to own. Quite remarkable, is it not? Amazing. Astounding. Here we have my grilled mayflies. Oh, and here's some desiccated toad. This lovely vase here simply begs to have things placed within it, does it not? Yes, it does. What do you think? Come now, be honest, be true. What do your eyes see? They'll fetch a fair price at market, There's nothing I'd part with a single gil for. It's a treasure trove fit for a dragon. I could go for a random large pot. You can never have too many random large pots. You are very gracious, very kind. Just the adventurers in the Amakimono. But your eyes betray your words. It's funny you see nothing of value here, nothing of worth. Nevertheless, a dream is a dream, and I shall not relent. No, I will find another path to greatness, another way to obtain what people desire. For I'm destined to be a merchant of renown, yes. Now, bearing all that in mind, whatever shall I do? I don't know. Again, I'd lead into the large pots. That's what I would do. Yes, I do believe an idea has come to me. Fish. People eat fish, and so it stands to reason they must buy them, purchase them. I'll take to fishing to provision my own supply, my own stock. I'll bring my catch to you, Artik, and with your adventuring wisdom, you can tell me which fish will sell and which will not. Your kind and mine have very different tastes, different likes. Yes, we do. It will fall to you to enlighten me as to which fish agree with the palates of men. Until then, I shall await you by the water. Okay. We are definitely no fishermen, but I think we can probably have some ideas here. What do we got? Well, this will not serve. Not serve at all. No. I set out to fish, just as we had spoken about when we last met. I'm ashamed to admit I slipped on some whetstone and my rod, I pulled it, I dropped it, lost it. Yes, it is gone. Well, that's not a good start. And before you ask, no, I could not retrieve it. I went now through the city and out of the wild. To cast myself into a running river is tantamount to taking my own life. Will you help me in this, Artik? Will you find my rod and retrieve it, return it? It's very dear to me. Yes, it is. Please, I beg this of you. I know not where else to turn. An arrow. Where's that gonna go? Diving. So the edge of this way. Oh. whole sunken boat over here. There's a fishing rod. Devil. Anything else we can do under the water here? This looks like the shield. Can't even get close to the whole magical shield here. Oh goodness. Looks like we might not be able to get up further here. It's all gonna be behind this magical barrier. And the wall is very high up. Not gonna worry about that. Guess that's gonna connect to the manor itself, I suppose. Not exactly on this map. Just a small instance or something. Or something like that. My precious pole, my irreplaceable rod, I'm but half a man without it. There you go. Your insufficient rod. Should I drop by as you into the river depths? It's pretty deep down there, to be fair. My rod, you found it. As I knew you would. Oh, you a debt of gratitude. Oh, thanks. Yes, yes, I do. Yeah, I must confess, I've been thinking on things since I lost it. Yes, yes, much thinking. It occurred to me, all the Namazu I know are fishmongers. They are, each and every one. That fact led me to recall another passage I'd read among my Amikomono. It said, for one to make their mercantile mark, must offer something no other merchant does. A new product, a new service. So I've made up my mind, I have, look for another way to make my fortune. I've given it much thought, but there is much more to give. I'll return to my shack and dwell on this some more. If everyone has fish, it's not quite as much of a market as you'd want to have. Again, large pots, just saying. Gotta go larger though, perhaps. Isaac, you may be happy to hear, joyous to hear, but faith in my Amikomono. Their wisdom, their insight, they have led me to a new calling, yes, yes. I've learned there's a pretty price to be paid for certain ores, certain minerals, so I should become a miner, a prospector. I fear I may inconvenience you again in this endeavor, as I did the previous. I hope you're willing to lend your wisdom again, yes, yes. Alright. Let's turn to Groom. Let's look for bracelets of slaying. Also have a new long kill here. This is a perfect outfit. No wealth, like mineral wealth. So you go mining. At the Glimmering Basin, Yorin eagerly awaits the next opportunity for you to aid him in his ascension to mercantile greatness. I'm ready to begin my life as a miner, a prospector. Yes, yes, I'm going to search for my fortune, my fame. I'm sure it lies to the west of our manor. I'll go ahead of you, Artik. Oh, please, do come and find me, yes, yes. This way. These guys. Yep, these sure do be rocks. Where to look, where to look. Artik, you gave me a start of fright. Glad to see you. It's good of you to come to visit. Prospecting for ores as we speak. These are my fortune-seeking barbells. Yes, yes, the Nasu barbell is a sensitive thing. I will detect where the most precious of ores lie. If I found something, I feel a tingle, a twinge in my barbels. They tell me there is a great mineral wealth to the north. I must go. I must away. Alright. What's over here? It's the Swan's Compass. Doesn't look very open. there. Cover the next bit of the map around this section. Where are these guys? Alright. You're in. It's all well and good to have found a choice mining location. I'm afraid my hand is stayed. There are a host of nasty beasts lingering, prowling. Can't get to the ore for fear of my life. Please, Arctic, you must help me. Alright. These ones are the other ones right there. I guess it is these ones. Normally they don't spawn until you're actually in the circle. Attack it. Gotcha. Hornbills. Defeated. There you go. None of those monstrosities would pose no match for you. Yes, yes, no match at all. The way is now clear. Leave the rest to me. I'll mine these lands and amass a haul of ore, the likes of which Yangsha has never seen. It will require some time, some patience. Yes, yes. You should return to my warehouse and await me, Arctic. I wish not to bore you with my digging, my picking. Or is he mining over here? Looking for it. Find anything good? His lands mess. Hall of Ores. Yep. Go for it. So this is Jerry Moon Gates. This big one here. Another house of the fierce parts on the other side there too. Still part of the same kind of area though. We will see. We will see. We wait. And he's back. The deed is done, finished. Yes, yes. And what a haul we have. Come, Arctic. Behold the fruits of my labor. Look how they sparkle, how they shine. Now, I have no doubt these ores will see me to greatness, to fame. I'll show them to Gyofu. Yes, yes. He's very knowledgeable about the selling of ores. His praise will be most reassuring. Let's see. He knows about the value of all things. Said so earlier. Yofu, I have something for you to inspect to see. You certainly are in good spirits. What is it, Gorin? I've been mining, brought my first haul of findings for your appraisal, your valuation. Tell me how much gil will these ores fetch at market? Is that where you've been off all this time? Well then, let's have a look, shall we? Yes, yes. What do we got? You want the truth of me, yes, Gorin? Yep. And nothing besides. Yes, yes, tell me your honest opinion. It's difficult to place a value on these ores you have. Quite difficult indeed. And it's because they are so very, very worthless. We dragged a veritable pile of garbage across Yangsha and into our manor. Worthless. My brows tingled, twinged. I would have staked my life that the ores were valuable. Thank the gods I did not. Suppose I must find another way, another means to make my fortune. Thank you, Gyofu. I do appreciate your honesty, your candor. Yes, yes. Well. here. Oh. I used my marbles to detect the ores just like my master taught me. Yes, I did. Huh. Suppose the barrels in my line are not fit for mining. So my dream is my dream. I'm not give up yet. But another path to greatness, and when I do, you'll be the first to hear. To know, I say. Yep. Some other bracelets. What's the next plan? Fresh flesh. After the glittering basin, Human is visibly depressed. I failed at prospecting, at mining. So sure I would succeed. Never have I been so disappointed in myself. But still, I will not give up now. If I do, I'll never be rich, wealthy. I have already thought of another way to make my fortune. Yes. I turned once more to my Imakamono for wisdom. Then I found a tale of a merchant who sold the wings and scales of monsters, of beasts. That'll be my next endeavor. I know this time it will work. Just imagining myself trapping beasts and collecting their parts made my marbles tingle twinge. But I am just a Namazu. I have no hope of hunting these monsters and slaying them in battle. I'll have to trap them, ensnare them. I'd like your help in procuring the bait I require for my traps. There are beasts known as water serpents that slither through the glittering basin. If you would be so good as to fell 3 of them, I have enough meat to set all the traps I need. Yes. It's not really a long-term plan here, though, is it? You can't get more bait to do more trapping. Water serpent. Alright. Hitting. Or something. Yeah. Come on. Okay. 3 water serpents. Doable. Sprinting into the last one. I assume we get 100% drop rates and all that. Seems pretty much like that, though. Whee! Gotcha. And back this way. Doma. And the fallen rainbow. I think there's just mountains in the way. We'll find out. There is a fade over there. Let's see what he will trap here. How goes the hunt? Were you able to obtain fresh water serpent flesh, as I asked? Yep. Water serpent flesh. Fresh yet tough white flesh of a water serpent. There you go. Yes, this is precisely what I need. And for my part, I've already finished constructing my traps. Also, just venture into the wild and set them. I wish to bore you with such a chore. Wait me here, I shall return shortly. Yes. There's a high probability he is dead. Wandering out to monster-infested wilderness, trying to set up potentially crudely made traps. It's taking far too long to set his traps. Perhaps something has happened. Fly around the bamboo. What a thought. Thank you, my friend. You have saved me yet again. I was out simply setting my traps, and then I suppose I got too excited and stepped into one of them. How embarrassing. How shameful. I am finding that an effective trap is truly a dangerous thing. Yes, yes. Do you believe I must abandon this trapping endeavor? Put faith in my Enix and tried several ways to make my fortune, my fame, yet none of them have gone well, none at all. I must return home and speak with Gyofu. He's very smart, very clever. Perhaps he has some idea as to what path I might tread. My failures are coming in quick succession, but I will not give up. I hope you will not give up on me, I say. For now, I shall return to my warehouse, yes, yes. Okay. Just don't get stuck in another trap on your way back or something. Okay. Failures in rapid succession. Ain't that something? Birds. Huh. Our wounds have been seen to, tended to. I was told they're not grievous. Oh, that blessing to you, Artik. Had you not found me as quickly as you did, I fear the worst may have happened. We are here. Various helmets. There's a dragoon helmet. Hairpin. It's better. It is. By a bit. 58 strength, 60 strength. Not too much of a helmet, all things considered, but when it works, it works. Show me the new money. As William Basing, Gyorim is making it all too obvious he wants you to talk to him. Yes, Gyorim. I've got a new idea. I'll leave the ideas to Gyofu. That's my idea. Yes, yes, please come with me. See what wisdom Gyofu has to offer. The idea is, somebody else give me an idea. It's the perfect plan. Gyofu, I have something to ask of you. I want you to tell me all you know. That much I can do. What is it, Gyorin? You're not looking your normal chipper self. I've been reading my Enix. They tell of so many ways to make one's fortune. I've tried them all. Each one, every one, but I've yet to meet with any success. So I want to ask you, Gyofu, if you were in my marbles, what would you do? Do you know of any path I can walk to quick wealth? Any at all? A quick path to wealth? So there's one thought that comes to mind. It's dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. Know of the ruins that lie to the east of here? There once a Garlean stronghold. Within them, there still remains all manner of weapons, relics from the days of war. At least that's what the rumors say. Yes, yes. There just might be some treasure there. Weapons so fine that would put even the smiths of Doma to shame. Maybe, maybe not. Can't say for sure. What I can say for sure is this. Those ruins and the way to them are fraught with peril. Lupin-turned looters prowl the place. Monstrous hounds called Tauquan lurk in the shadows. No wealth to be had in death, Gurman. No, you should not go to this place. Treasures! Relics! What did I hope for? Thank you, Gyofu. Knew I was right to ask you. It would not be a quick path to wealth if it were not dangerous along the way. That too was written in my Enix. I will go to these ruins and I'll find my fortune. Still, I do not stand much of a chance against Lupin and Tauquan and whatever other dangers may come. Of course. You'll come with me, won't you, I think? I knew you would. Yes, yes. Come then, let's away. Let's see. What do we got? Back over here. Some ruins over here. Okay. So not the actual, like, other area nearby. Over there, maybe. We're just getting over there. Could be still there. I have no idea how I made it this far without being seen. Not spotted, not smelled. We have a talent for going undetected. Or if that is the skill I could use to get rich. I'll think more on it later. For now, let us keep the pace. I will make it all the way to the Garlean ruins. without a soul other than you and I knowing of it. Yes, yes. It's walking in the wrong direction. So now you gotta sneak around. That's how it works. Can't be too stealthy if you're just flying straight into where you're going. Seen by everyone. What do you think? I made it without a single beast or fiend taking notice of me. All too easy. Now for the hard part. To find whatever treasure awaits. By the by, I did see a horde of some rather mean-looking lupin just over there. Very nasty, very feral. So here's my plan. While I search these containers for anything worth selling, you create a diversion and lure the lupin away from me. Yes, yes. You're an adventurer. Surely you live for quests such as this. Let's go for it. Meet the lupin looters. And this guy here. Got some health. Where's the looters? So we quickly take down one of them before all three are attacking us. There you go. Swing, 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 swing. All that. Crit on this. Yeah, there you go. Easy as that. So what did you find? The perfect diversion. Thank you, Arctic. Could hear the din of battle while I searched. Wanted desperately to come and help you, but I managed to stay true to my task. And lo, I found some relics that look quite valuable to my eye. I'll head back to the manor and show them to Gyofu. He will know if there is anything here worth selling. And I have a feeling that this time there is. Must be, has to be. Okay. Surely something. Or not. Also, quite possible. Quite possible indeed. Very large. Broken bridge. Okay. Bjorn. Look, Yofu. Returned from the Garlean ruins, and here's my haul. What do you think? You see anything here that will fetch a fair price at market? You truly went to the ruins? And returned to speak of it? You're braver now than most, Gyorman. Courageous, bold. Come then, show me what you have. Yeah. This piece is very fine indeed. This one as well. Truly fortuitous find. Well done, Yurin. Every weapon here looks to be valuable. They need a bit of touching up here and there, but yes, they will fetch you a good deal of coin. There are many Dobans who still wish to fight the Garleans to the last. They'd be more than willing to take these weapons off your hands, but with a pretty deal to do so. You think so, truly? Finally found something worth selling, worth peddling, worth vending. Have you ever known Gyofu to give a false appraisal? No, your dream is at hand, Yurin. Sell these weapons, take the coin you make, and with it you can start down the path to becoming a legendary merchant. I will. Starting this day, I'm going to open my own shop. I'll name it The New Rich. Customers will flock to my doors from all over Yangzhou. Yes. Business will thrive, my coffers will overflow, and my marbles will guide me to greatness. Thank you for all your help, I say. You have been with me through it all. I will not forget you when I am at the top. Alright. Quest complete. He's finally gonna get paid for all his effort. People are getting paid every quest, yeah. Now, Yoshi has a quest for us. Amber Alert. Yoshu of the Yakuza Manor has a message for one who walks in the world of man. Hi. Are you an adventurer in need of a job? So I have a small one for you, yes, yes. There's a man in Nai by the name of Yamakage. I wish for you to find him and pass on this message. I have your daughter. Alright. See if okay, he's actually set up his shop yet. He's off selling guns, maybe. There's a lookout. Old Zoom Master. Okay. That's great. Guess we're just heading back up this way. Teleport. And keep working over here too. Got a message for you. What? My daughter? Yoshi said that. Are you sure? I always thought him to be a good Namazu. Kind of jovial. I named him among my friends. Never thought I'm capable of kidnapping a child. Tell me, what are his demands? All the guild I have? It's coin he seeks, there's not much I'm able to muster. Please take him a message from me in turn. If the Namazu see fit to ask these jobs of you, they must trust you some measure. Tell him that I need time. If he grants me just some sons more, I'll gather what coin I can. You tell Yoshi that, please, the life of my daughter hangs in the balance. I feel like it's probably not going to be a hostage kidnapping situation, but you know, we will see. You know, caught a glimpse of Corbana heading off somewhere with a spear a while ago. Tell me, how did he fare? No, not good. Hopeless as ever, you say? Who is such a fine warrior, I can't believe Corbana does not possess the same potential. Must be some way we can help him, surely. Maybe something besides fighting? Just good at making potions and stuff. Not thought of that before, but it's quite an idea. Seems my mind has grown slow in my old age. Not all Lupin are born fighters. Let's find Kurban and see if there's not something else he's skilled at. Apologize for stopping you on your journey. If you have time to help, please let me know. Quest. Oh. Corbana versus the rice sacks. More stuff. We would have you speak to Corbana once more. Come. So you've chosen to stay and help. You have my thanks. I believe Corbana may be best suited to work that involves heavy lifting. As you're doubtless aware, the village's economy is entirely supported by rice farming. All harvested rice is stuffed into straw bags and carried to a nearby storehouse. Corbana may not be a fighter, he's still Lupin. As such, possesses strength greater than most men. Imagine you could put this to use by transporting rice. I'll inform the storehouse manager, Shujoshi, of the situation. To discuss with this Corbana for me. Sure, your word will carry more weight with him than mine would. Okay. See how this goes. Corbana. Wanna haul some rice? I see I've not yet left, am I? Hope you've not come to ask me to fight again. Nope, just manual labor. Who wants me to try carrying rice? Here goes again, meddling in the affairs of others. I said if it'll help the village, then I can hardly refuse. Should go and talk to Shojishi. We shall see. Up here to the rice. We can just go straight there. Storehouse. Looking spot. Never mind. Village situated amongst the mountains of the Enix chain. Named for the local word for aquatic arrowhead plant, an allusion to its long history in rice farming. The arrival of the Empire placed this lifestyle under siege, but through perseverance of the villagers, continued to hold on to their ways. There you go. I'm falling from the roof. Hi. Urbana, good to see you. My thanks for your help as well, adventurer. Kuro has already told me all I need to know. I'll start by having you carry this sack right here. It's a bit on the heavy side, but you think you can handle it? Do not worry, Shojichi. I may not be much of a warrior, but I'm confident in my strength. Go for it. Oof. Whatever you do, do not drop it. Urbana strides off towards the village storehouse, with a spring in his step. I hope he is up to the task. So many men struggle to complete their first journey to the storehouse. Pray do me a favor. If he struggles along the way, give him some encouragement on my behalf. It seems like a test of strength, but carrying rice is ultimately a mental battle. Alright. And a physical one, probably. And you're up here. Okay. I expect the rest to be quite so heavy. Suck up, Urbana. You can do it. Woo. Thank you. Really wonder if there's no better way rice could be transported. I had to check multiple times that was straw and not a knife that was cutting into my shoulder. Thanks to your encouragement, I think I may just be able to make it to the storehouse. That's good. Oof. So in the last of his strength, Urbana once again sets off in the direction of the village storehouse. Over here. Made it. Took every fiber of my being, but I did it. Who knew this would be such tiring work? Good work, Urbana. So you've noticed, transporting rice is not quite as easy as it looks. Given time, I'm sure you two will become quite good at it. Now you've had ample time for a rest. Make another 3 trips to and from the storehouse, and your work will be done for the day. 3 trips? I thought that was it. Sorry. I do not think I'm suited for this after all. Run away. That's our response to the slightest hardship that I do not think will have any use for him. Pray tell Fukudo as much. My goodness. It's not going well. It's not going well. I see. Just caught Urbana trying to abandon his duties. Seems to be able to carry 1 sack of rice, but shirked from the idea of carrying 3 more. Really is not wrong to think it grueling work. 2 struggled to carry even my first load of rice. If you continue like this, the whole village will think you a weak-willed coward. I'm sorry, Fukudo. You have my word that I will not give up like this again. Perhaps next time we should have try a job that does not require great strength. Yeah. It's better. 47 strength, 48 strength. Oh boy. Necklace. Let's see the necklaces. Yeah. Urbana versus the arrowheads. Fukuro has thought long and hard about this. I've come to the conclusion that Corbana might be best suited to plucking weeds from the paddy fields. The village name is actually a local term for the arrowhead, an aquatic plant that infests paddy fields if not kept under control. Yep. This precisely why removing weeds is such an important part of rice farming. Do hope you're up to this task, Corbana. If you fail this time, do not expect to have another chance to prove yourself. Trust you understand the importance of this task? Don't worry, Fukudo. Weed plucking actually sounds quite nice. I've always enjoyed little odd jobs like that. I recall Hayabusa mentioning he was looking for help tending to his paddy fields. I asked to allow you to remove the weeds from his paddies. I say, please accompany him and make sure he does as I've asked. Yep. Alright. Over here. I must be the adventure I heard so much about. Corbana, nice to see you as well. Something you would ask of me? Whedon. How kind of you to offer. Never be too careful with those pesky arrowheads. Be sure to take care not to trample any of the rice plants while you're removing the weeds. Why don't you help Corbana with this work, adventurer? Many travelers have the chance to experience such a core part of life in Namai. Of course. Well, I've done this before. Truly not your first time. Very impressive. Well, there's nothing more for me to tell you both. Please work the patties on top of this hill for me. Alright. Up there. Let me just casually not trample all the crops. On a dragon. Go away. Just running away from enemies. Doing my best here. Arrowhead. Get it. One more in here. There it is. There you go. He's doing just as well. Finished already? I am, at least. Arrowhead, freshly plucked. There you go. Fine work indeed. So you made sure to remove the entire weed, including its roots. I also had Hayabusa check my work, and it seems like I've finally found a job I can do. Very good. However, something did bother me a little while I was working. You know my imaginations, but these pipes not smell a little odd. Odd? So you know it's quite alright. I've done these fields daily, and I never have smelled anything strange. Also, I cannot fathom how you think it acceptable to criticize my panties and allow you to work with them. Do you make fun of people's children when you're a guest in their homes? Or are you merely mourning that you had to engage in hard labor? Really matters not. Be gone with you. I'm sorry, I did not mean it as an insult. For all you've taught me, Hayabusa, I will leave you at once. Go along, Archie. Let's go and speak with Fukudo. What's it smell like? Just... what? I don't know. Different than other patties? That could be something. Or not. Tell me, have you last found the right job for you? Yes and no. Tell me that whilst the job went well, you managed to accidentally offend Hayabusa with a careless remark. Would you care to explain why you could not just keep quiet? It's not my intention to upset him. Simply surprised by the smell of the paddy fields. Never mind. It was a reasonable judgment. I'm sure he only reacted how he did because of how much effort he puts into his work. I'll go and speak with him myself. Come. Ravana Holmes. Ravana does not forget smells so easily. So there's something. Still can't forget the smell of those patties. Something's definitely not right with them. Struggle to put into words exactly what was wrong with the odor, just know it was not normal. Lupin had a heightened sense of smell, most likely why Hayabusa himself had not noticed anything odd. Sitting here doing nothing is likely to send me mad. Artik, would you help me look into the source of the stench? Sure. I know the smell's fine, but take care not to anger Hayabusa any further. Of course. Don't worry, Fukuno. Promise you I will not cause any more trouble. First, I'd like to visit some normal paddy fields just to confirm I'm not imagining things. Me by the ones to the west. Okay. Go. These are patties. As expected, the patties here only smell of, well, rice. Which leads me to think something's not quite right with Hayabusa's fields. So this is the patties we plucked weeds from. Question is, what about them isn't right? How mysterious. Something else? It's got Minobis in it. Aside from that, so I wonder up here. So as I thought, these fields have a markedly different scent to those we just visited. Is the water to blame? Wait, just heard a noise from nearby. I think it came from the reservoir. Quickly, Artik. Let's check if everything's alright. Something in the reservoir. It's definitely something. What's that foul creature? Never seen such a beast before. Artik, please keep the village safe from harm. Alright. Hen cow. Some poison. I don't want any poison in our water supply. So these two. Wild. Concerning. I had known you were powerful. You might be even stronger than Hakuro. You have my thanks for slaying the beast. My days, that stench is quite something. It's the same as given off by Hayabusa's patties, only much, much more foul. So the creature was indeed the source. As to how it found its way to the reservoir, one can only guess. Perhaps it lost sight of its pack and came here seeking sustenance? By sending it to Hayabusa's fields, to the reservoir is most likely why his were the only ones affected. It should be fine as long as it replaces the water. Any recently harvested rice may need to be thrown away too. Perhaps I should also check the rice in the storehouse just to be safe, but first, let's speak with Fukuda. He will know how best to proceed. Okay. This way. I do feel like you probably won't be able to cross. Go this way through there. Maybe. This whole area over here could be off limits. Very possibly. Back so soon? Just to finish explaining things to Hayabusa. There's something you both need to hear. Chick and I have found the source of the odor that was coming from Hayabusa's panties. It's a creature that had made the reservoir its home. A creature, you say? When Arctic slayed the beast, it released the most foul stench into the air. I really think you should replace the water in your fields. I think there had been a monster lurking by the whole time. Compounding my sincerest apologies for losing my temper with you earlier. I was foolish to ever believe for a second that gossip about you was true. You're a fine lad. Thank you for all you've done. Just glad I was able to be of service to Nemai. Things could have been much more serious had the beast gone unnoticed any longer. That reminds me, would you mind if I smelt the rice in the storehouse? I'm worried it may have also been contaminated. By all means, down my own nose will be up to the task after all. Actually, Corvana, I think you'd be up for examining my fields on a more regular basis. If you were to learn the smells of the various diseases which affect rice, you'd doubtless notice any infections earlier than any of us could. I'm going to say I could continue to aid the village. I have never had anyone rely on me before, never mind a whole village. Somewhat daunting, but I'd love to help. Very good. My apologies for eavesdropping, but... would you mind having a look at my paddy fields as well? Agata, you would truly trust me, are you certain? Well, of course, don't worry. I'll pay you for any work you do. I would gladly do it for free. Never dared dream that a day when I could be of use to the village would actually come. I owe the fact that it has to you, Fukudo, and you, Arctic. Thank you so much. Yep. Okay. Helping out. That's complete. Okay. To unlock something that's just a quest chain of things. We've unlocked smelling the fields, I guess. And some experience and gear and stuff, I guess. Okay. Let's see if there's anything we can do about this. Expecting to be stopped. This is a wall. As high as we can go. This is still the wall. This wall is very large. Where do we see out this way? Yeah. We just get... we can fly and or get outside of the House of the Fierce. It's mostly going to just be beyond the wall here. Alright. So we still do have the whole situation down over this way. We will start with that. Hopefully it's all just a little misunderstanding and everything's fine. We'll find out next time. Goodbye.